Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, for our first match of the Emirates Polo Championship International 2021. This is a 12-goal tournament. Our first match here this afternoon will be between the UAE Polo and Abu Dhabi. It's a beautiful 27 degrees here with a nice cooling breeze. 0% chance of rain, thankfully, as always, here in the UAE. And the two teams lining up there on the field here now to get this first match underway. So the two teams just sorting themselves out here now. And we'll just go to the team list here, as you can see from there. We have playing at number 1, Her Highness Sheikh Maitha. Bin Mohammed Al Maktoum playing at number 2, Her Highness Sheikh Alia. At number 3, Pablo Kiza. And at the back door is going to be Jacinto Grotto. And that there, making an 11-goal team, giving them half a goal starters, played off handicap this tournament. And now we go to the Abu Dhabi team, playing, of course, at number 1, familiar as it is, Mr. Faris Al Yabouni. At number 2, Secundo Amadori. At 3, Tommy Ariati. And at 4, Hugo Barabucci. So we have a trio of 4 goalers in there with Faris Yabouni this afternoon for our first match here. On field 2, and our 2 umpires out there on the field are Nicolas Coscini and Cesaris Guinnessou, with Adam Slode and myself being the 3rd man. So we'll be having to keep a keen eye on this match out here this afternoon. So 2 teams lined up, waiting to go, 2 umpires out there on the field to get this, the first match of the Emirates Polo Championship International 2021 underway. So in this tournament we have 4 teams. We have Abu Dhabi and the UAE, as you see out here. UAE in their familiar white shirts, Abu Dhabi in their purple maroon shirts with gold sleeves. And following this, we'll have our second match of the day, which will be between Bangash. Unfortunately, Haider Bangash unable to play, so he's been substituted here by Ryan Ajaji from Saudi Arabia, who started playing just over a year ago, come forward in great leaps and bounds. A lot of commitment from him, which is good to see. And then they will be up against the home team of Ghantoot. So it looks like the formality has been done, and we will have Abu Dhabi heading towards Abu Dhabi from left to right on the screen, and we'll be going. UAE will be heading back towards Dubai, and the ball's into play there. First ball on the play, go off to Amadori. Amadori on the play here now. Amadori, open shoulder, leaves out on behind this time for Hassel. Hassel Crotto sends it up forward, gets his ball up forward, tries to get that one far. Sorry, it wasn't Hassel, it was, I apologise. Hassel just played the backhand off onto that one there, setting that out into a nice bit of open space for Haider Sheikh Maitha. Maitha up on the play here now, being shadowed there by Hugo Barabucci. Hugo going forward up onto the play here this time on about the 40-yard line, 30-yard line. Just decides to turn that ball, take it away out into some open space, giving himself the option and plenty of time, creating time for himself on the field. Sends this one up there for Ariati. Tommy Ariati up on the play here now. Tommy lets the boys go forward, just taps it forward again once more, keeps it short there. Oh, Sheikh Alia keeps running this ball forward towards the goal here now. Gets underneath the pony there. Comes up onto this play here now, does. Amadori makes a turning play. Amadori comes forward on it once more, gets hooked off out of it this time here by Orkiza. Orkiza leaves that one behind here now for Hassel. The backhand comes in by Yabouni, and we get a whistle on the play. First whistle of the match. I think we'll probably find that that's going to be a penalty 5 in favour of the UAE, but it looks like they're going to move this one up for a penalty 5B from the middle of the field. No messing here, realising that Grotto could have quite easily pushed this ball up to about the halfway line, remembering that the team has to be put in a position they would have been in if they hadn't been fouled. So we have Pablo and Hasso just teeing the ball up. Players called by the umpire. Hassel gets in, leans into this one here, gets half cut out the play, but forward up onto this one, tries to get onto that. There does Okiza, he's kept off out of that by Iriarty, sends a nice simple backhand out, looks to get the meat on that one there. There's Hassel coming forward once again, but first onto is going to be Barabucci. Barabucci sends the open backhand out towards the pony lines this time. Working hard on it there is Amadori. Amadori up on the play, drills that one through the crowd of players there, trying to get it up there for the near side play. Picked up nicely there by Barabucci, sending it forward now for Yabuni. Yabuni taking the short shot, goes a little bit wide, goes with the backhand, straightening it up back towards the goal. Gets plenty on that one there, but it just goes wide. Wide to the right-hand side it is. Out to the right-hand side. So the ball will be brought back into play here now by... Get the reverberation off it. Wait, reverberation, take it off. Reverb off. So the ball back into play here now. Sent up field. Little technical issue just with the live speakers here, but it's quickly picked up here this time now by Hasso. Hasso on the boards, left that one behind, tries to come back and pick it up, but it is going to be Barabucci having to go back onto this play. Barabucci just has to yield off that one there, leaving it now for Okiza. Okiza up on the play, sends this ball up forward, tries to get that one up there for Sheikha Matha. Sheikha Matha gets that ball flicked away from her there by Iriarty. Iriarty's ball taken away from him, but it's now picked up by Amadori. Takes it forward, looks for the backhand, couldn't get the backhand, allowing Hasso Grotto to get up onto this one here now. Grotto up on the play, Grotto takes the ball forward, being marked there by Barabucci. Drills this one in towards the goal. It's a beautifully struck shot, but it looks like he's just pushed that one wide, and out over the back line it goes. So the ball's placed there on the back line for Hugo Barabucci and Abu Dhabi to bring back into play. Hugo pushes this one wide of Alia, getting it up there for Amadori. Amadori just flicks that one away there. Good pressure on him there by Pablo. Pablo trying to put the word on him in there, trying to keep him off this play. Just has to yield off that one now. Taps it forward, then goes with the driving shot, avoiding the traffic. But it's Hasso well positioned up onto it. In comes Yabuni to try and spoil and Hasso's play, but we get a whistle on the play. Possibly just coming in behind the player rather than coming wide and spoiling the play. Really needed to come a little bit wider there rather than coming from directly behind. It looks like we're going to have a quick break here now for the players to change ponies. So the two umpires out there on the field, you see Cesar Rizgunasi. Been a little while since he's been out here. Good to see him back here again. And also Nicholas Coscini. The players just quickly changing up onto fresh ponies, and we'll get this back underway again. 3:48 on the clock it is. Half a goal start to the UAE. No goals scored so far. So Abu Dhabi just coming back out on the field here now. UAE already ready and waiting. A nice little split team this between the two shakers. And UAE, of course, will be looking forward to the Gold Cup Series, which starts with the Silver Cup on the 22nd of January, I believe it is. Which UAE having had a magnificent season here last year. And a phenomenal season in England, having won the Queen's Cup. And 2 teams in the semi-finals, and then going forward to the finals of the gold, which was just stolen away from the last minute. So Hassel over his shoulder, drives this one up the field here this time. Hassel trying to get that one up there for Pablo. Pablo and Iriarte. Iriarte up onto that one there, but he just leaves it behind, and slipping in onto it quickly there was Pablo Kiza. Pablo comes away with it. In comes Tommy to just steal the play once more. Picks his pocket, tries to come in again as Pablo, but it's just flicked away from here this time by Iriarte, who unleashes that one up the field, trying to get that one up for Amadori, but sitting deep, covering that back door well. It is Hassel Crotto, opens up a nice open backhand out in towards the middle of the field to get this one up here now for Shaker Mather. Near side, back onto the stick side here now with Barabucci, this time on his near side. Flicks this one away around the corner. Elegantly takes this one underneath the neck here now, sending it up for Amadori, sending Yabuni up forward. Gets in a bit of instruction there, does Segundo from Barabucci, but unfortunately that ball just slips out over the boards. I'll have a free hit here. Waiting for that ball just to drop. And players called for Hassel Crotto to bring it back into play for the UAE. Hassel leans into that one, sends a good driving shot, nice and lofted up over the top of all the players. Trying to get back onto that one there is Alia, but Alia has just kept off out of it well by Yabuni. Yabuni takes that one back out towards the far side of the field here this time. Takes it away. Out into a safety zone on the side of the field. Yabuni comes forward. Yabuni sets that one up there for Segundo. He just flicks that one back inside, taking it away there from Hassel. Trying to get onto it this time here. It is going to be Hassel. Hassel tries to get onto that play, but it is going to be Segundo going goal bound here. Looks to come under the neck with this one here. He gets a good driving shot of that one there, but he's just sent it wide. Just came off a bit of the cane, I think, and got a little bit too straight on it. And out over the back line it goes. So the score is still effectively 0-0. Half a goal on handicap. And the replay, as you can see, he got a good driving shot on it, but he just sent that one wide. A little too straight, didn't get his angle, but the ball not wasting any time. It is going to be Hassel to bring it in up there for Shaker Alia. Alia comes up on it here with Iriarte, puts it in towards the middle of the field, gets called off it and called to make the turning play. And it is going to be Barabucci. Barabucci turns that play, looks up to see where his teammates are. Alia just waiting for him here, comes in with a bump and a ride off and spoils his play on that one there, and we get a whistle on the play. We can just see on the replay here now as Barabucci comes round onto it, straightens himself up. Equal speeds it must be. Alia just getting a little lesson there from Uncle Hugo. And let's see what the umpires move this one up to. They've certainly gone up past the halfway line. We have a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Abu Dhabi, and a great opportunity for them to open up their account here this afternoon with 1:21 on the clock. So the ball being teed up for the Abu Dhabi team by Segundo Amadori. Players called. Amadori taking a long run up here, settling that pony. Comes out the field, comes out of the ball, gets hold of that one well, and it looks like the flags are off. The umpire agrees, and there it is. 1 goal it is now to Abu Dhabi. Half a goal on handicap there for the UAE. With about a minute left to play here in Chukka number 1 of this 4-Chukka match. 12 goal. So 2 teams line up here now with Abu Dhabi heading towards Dubai from right to left. And the UAE of Shakers, the 2 Shakers, heading towards Abu Dhabi from left to right. Scottish Genie bowls that ball into play out the back of the line. It comes here now for Secundo. Turns on the ball. Teammates go forward. Gets hold of that one there. Drills that one up forward. Nicely checked out of the play there by Hassel. Hassel Crotto sends that ball out across the field, but first onto it well there is Secundo. Secundo comes in, drills that next shot up there, but it's only as far as Barabucci. Barabucci goes under the neck with that one there to evade the player. Tries to get this one. The first tooter's gone. It looks like it's just gone out over the back line. So that there will end Shaka number 1 with a score being half a goal to the UAE and 1 goal from the 60-yard penalty by Abu Dhabi. So 2 teams will quickly leave the field of play and quick change ponies and get back on again for Chaka number 2. And now we'll go to a few adverts here now from Polo Line. So, ladies and gentlemen, as players quickly change ponies and come back out of the field to get Chaka number 2 underway, I'd just like to thank our sponsors here for the Emirates Polo Championship International 2021. It is the Abu Dhabi Sports Council, of course, the governing partner here at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, the Emirates Polo Association, Capex.com, Yas Mall in Abu Dhabi, and of course, Ghantoot Equestrian Supplies. We're always truly grateful for all the sponsors that we can have of polo tournaments. So 2 teams mounted up again, and the ball will be placed on the back line for the UAE to bring back into play. Yes, Crotto to bring the ball into play for the UAE. Players call Hassel, taps it the one, strokes teammates up, puts that one up in towards the middle of the field here now, looking for Pablo, first time play, drills that one out wide nicely there for Alia to come onto. Watching closely with an eagle eye there is Yabuni, but in comes Alia. Tries to get back up onto her play once more. Managed to do so. In comes Yabuni to put the pressure on her. Keeps the ball wide, keeps control of this play here. Does Alia drills that one underneath the neck, gets half stopped in the play, underneath the neck there. Goes Iriarty, sends this one forward, does Akita rather, in towards the goal, but unfortunately it just goes wide once more. So a couple of opportunities there, but just gone wide. So the ball once more placed on the back line now for Hugo Barabucci to bring into play. Hugo Secundo cutting wide here now, takes the option, does Barabucci out there for Secundo. Secundo drives this ball up forward, trying to get that one up here now for Iriarty. Iriarty checks inside, he's got Hassel with him. Hassel chokes for the play, couldn't see it, just impinged in his play slightly there. Got caught a little bit of no man's land, and Scottish Genie just deciding that, nope, it wasn't enough, you didn't clear quickly enough. And we have a whistle on the play. It looks like this is going to get moved up for a penalty for a 60-yard penalty. The two umpires being fairly black and white on these plays. And certainly no advantage coming from that as the ball came off the pony. And EMIRATES unable to get back onto the ball. So we had the whistle and the ball's been placed down here now. For Segundo Amadori. Amadori and his brother were both playing out here with the Mara IFSA polo team for the Gold Cup Series. And for this tournament joining Abu Dhabi. Man's taking, and Hugo and Tommy have very willingly given him the opportunity to show his way this afternoon on his penalty taking. It's a great asset to a team to have a good strong penalty taker, and something a lot of players just need to get out and practice and practice and practice. It makes all the difference, taking Abu Dhabi now to 2 goals over the half a goal handicap here now for the UAE. So Scorscini bowls the ball back into play in the middle line out on this one here now, looking for that one there. Barabucci comes in, couldn't pick it up cleanly, but Segundo does this time. Segundo out in smoke space here this time, goes wide of the goals, out towards the left-hand side. Jacinto coming in to close the angle down, goes with a big cut shot, cuts this one in towards the goal, and as he does, it unfortunately goes wide, couldn't quite get the angle he was looking for. A little bit straight on that one. And wide to the left-hand side of the goal for the ball to be brought in for Abu Dhabi. Sent up nicely forward there by Hassel. In comes Alia. Alia on the play here now. Alia just waiting for that ball to settle. Gets it a little bit further forward, but shows a little bit of too much of that one there to Yabuni, but it's stolen off him there and stopped once again. Back onto it, passing it up there nicely now for Pablo. Pablo, he gets that ball stolen off him there by EMIRATES, but the umpires decide, nope, you can't come in there, my friend. And we'll have a penalty here now in favour of the UAE for a penalty 3, a 40-yard penalty. Remembering this can be defended when the ball's been struck. Coming from wide of the goalposts. So the ball's been teed up there by Hassel, and it looks like it is going to be Sheikha Mather to take this penalty. Mather nicely walks up to this one, gets lovely elevation on that one and puts that one clean through. A beautifully executed penalty there by Sheikha Mather. Clean over the top, played like a pro. Well, we know who's going to be taking the penalties from now on, don't we? So 2 teams line up once more. She'll be elated with that one for sure. And of course, Scorscini lines 2 teams up, bowls that ball back into play. Front of the line out the back of the line out it comes here now. Tries to get onto that one there, does Barabucci, but he gets his pocket picked quickly there by Hassel. Hassel on the move here now. Up towards the goal he goes. Off towards it there, just leaves that one behind. Backhand comes in there by Amadori. Swooping onto it there is going to be Barabucci. Barabucci comes up onto that play. A bit of an indecision on whose line that was and who's established on it first. And we have sticks aloft, and Hassel Grotto thought that he was on that one first. Now let's pause the. But I think it's pretty clear cut and dry. That the UAE have got themselves established on the line there. Going away from goal, so it'll be a penalty 4, a 60-yard penalty. And the only play for the Abu Dhabi team was a near side play. But trying to come in on the stick side and in gaining the attention of the umpires. You just see there Hassel bringing the ball back. He thought he was going to be able to sneak a 30 or a 40 out of that one though. Going away from goal, and his next play would have been a backhand or a turning play to get himself back round again. So the umpires, quite rightly so, deciding a 60-yard penalty, a penalty 4. So Hassel just teeing the ball up here now. Hasselcotter gets hold of this one. They tried this just about in reach, but it goes through the mallets and everybody as well, and it's the flags aloft. It is going to be 1.5 goals here now to the UAE. 2.5 goals rather to the UAE. 2 goals to Abu Dhabi, getting themselves out there into the lead here in Chukka number 2. So lining up once more, the ball gets bowled into play, middle line out, skews out towards the back of it. Hassel gets a little bit of that one there. Up comes Okiza. Okiza looking to get ridden off out of that play, leaving the ball for Hassel this time. Hassel there with Iriarty. Crotto checks up, little bit of space, straightens himself up. Pablo looking for a little bit of space to go to, gets a lovely lofted driving shot straight up the front door there, gets half cut out of the play there by Yabuni. Yabuni comes onto it, comes under the neck with nicely with that one there, just kept off out of the play there is Alia by Barabuchi, giving Yabuni a bit of space and time, and unfortunately, uncruelly and unkindly, that ball just hops out over the boards, and we have a free change. So the players will quickly leave the field and change ponies. We are at the beginning of the season here, really, now in the UAE. And the ball will be placed down. We'll be starting off with a free hit in favour of the UAE. So 2 teams coming back onto the field here now to get Chukka number 2 back underway. 3:14 on the clock it is, and 2.5 goals to the UAE, 2 goals to Abu Dhabi. Umpire just asking if all the teams are ready, and players call for Hasselcotter to bring it back in here now for the UAE. Right in front of us here on the commentary, opts to go with the tap. Does so, brings it up towards Amadori. This time goes with a good driving shot, sends it one forward, a little bit wide of the goals on that one there, but it looks like it's bounced nicely in towards the goals. Gets half top in the play, but coming where it is going to be Yabuni. Yabuni comes in, near side backhand, comes in, spoiling that play, but it's picked up well there by Barabuchi. Drills that one up forward here now for Iriarty. Iriarty up over the halfway line on his own little grey mare here, but Hassel coming back, cutting the angle down, going down the centre of the field, and it's going to be Tommy, just settles down onto it, just looking to tap this one, and tap, 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 all the way through the goal it goes for Tommy Iriarty. 3 goals it is now to Abu Dhabi, 2.5 to the UAE. Nice clearing play there by Faris Yabuni. His play was spoilt with a near side backhand, but well picked up and well read there, and anticipated by Hugo Barabucci, who drilled that one up forward to see he had Iriarty running onto the play, out into some open space and managing to tap that one away through the goals for the 3rd goal. So the ball bowled back into play. Out the back of the line, out it comes. In comes Hassel and Barabucci going to it on the near side. Crotto coming forward once again, gets called off, leaves it here this time, comes forward once again, and it is going to be Orkiza leaves that one behind this time, but it is going to be Secundo drills it away for Abu Dhabi, out for Tom Iriarty keeps it short, allows this time, tries to go to the big shot, couldn't get hold of that one there. In comes Barabucci, looking to get the hook, and does so. Who's going to be first round? Hassel Crotto, but first round up onto this one here, trying to come onto it there, flattens down onto that one there, was Secundo in front of Pablo comes in, makes a spoiling play, leaves it now for Iriarty for Abu Dhabi, checks up, sends a little backhand, chips it forward, comes off the pony and leaves it now for Hassel Crotto for UAE, coming forward up onto the play here now, looking to run this ball forward, trying to come in behind Barabucci, but as he does, he comes into Secundo, gets the ball on that near side and tries to flick it forward and try and get it through the purple shirts of Abu Dhabi, does so, sends this ball forward, but the backhand comes in by Iriarty once more, saving the day here, and it is going to be Barabucci first up onto this play here once again. Barabucci up onto this play. Barabucci drilling it down the far side of the field here. Hugo Barabucci, nice open space, drills that one in towards the middle of the field here. Gets himself, closes the angle down, looks over his shoulder, plenty of space and time, but trying to put the pressure on in there. The backhand comes in and the ball just sitting in front of goal and dribbles through with momentum, and over the line it goes for goal number 4 for Abu Dhabi. So there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. That there will end Shaka number 2 with the score being 4 goals it is to Abu Dhabi, 2.5 goals to the UAE. The two teams will quickly leave and come back on for the second half of this match. Our opening match in the Emirates Polo Championship International. And we'll just go to a few adverts once again from Polo Line.
Hello and welcome to Malaysia. Whether it's your first time here or on a returning flight, we at BP are committed to creating a pleasant experience for you through our new COVID-19 screening process here in KLIA. As soon as you arrive, please proceed towards the BP Health Screening Lounge.
While you proceed to walk past a thermal scanner which scans all arriving passengers. Test our COVID-19 swab test online from your home country. Please proceed to the self-registration kiosk to process your e-vouchers. If you have not yet purchased the swab test, do not worry, as our friendly BP registration staff will assist you with the process.
After registering, take a seat and relax at a world-class design lounge while you wait for your COVID-19 swab test.
Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals will be there to support you through the entire process. Our screening facility is also equipped with a state-of-the-art on-site COVID-19 lab to ensure a quick turnaround time and the release of the test result.
And that's it!
Here at BP, we hope that you have a pleasant experience with us throughout this process. Till we meet again next time, from everyone here at BP, take care and stay safe.
So we just have a quick little view there on screen of the UAE, just having a quick team chat before they come back out on the field to get the second half of this match underway. Shot there, Shaker Mather about to mount back up again. And there we go, back to the Abu Dhabi camp. Just waiting for Hugo to get himself mounted back up again. Having a quick team chat, a wealth of knowledge and experience. And there we have on screen from the UAE, Pablo Urquiza. Sheikha Alia's already out there in the middle of the field, just a few little checking touches on the bridle for Urquiza as he makes his way back out on the field here now. There's a magnificent view here on the drone of Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, with the stables there in the background, the main polo stables. And field 1 behind that, and to the left we have the Sheikh Zayed field in front of the main grandstand from the old race course. And this of course being played on field number 2. And you can see there on the screen the progression of the game so far. The first chukker a little bit quiet, only the 1 goal scored by Abu Dhabi, having scored 4 to 2 goals in chukker number 2. And let's see what the UAE have to do here this time. And then we'll go to our social media. Please get in touch with us here. Of course, Instagram, Polo Line, OK, Polo Line, Internet on Facebook, and Polo Line on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you all throughout the world who are watching here today, and see if we can give a couple of you a bit of a shout out. It's getting a little bit breezy, as you can hear in the background. Getting a nice sea breeze coming in here at Ghantoot, and the 2 teams will line up on the far side of the field this time on Cesar's Ghantoot, with Abu Dhabi heading towards Abu Dhabi left to right, and UAE from right to left towards Dubai in the white shirts. And coming out with it here now, it looks like it is Iriarty. Iriarty comes away with this on as quick as a flash out here. Going back with him there is going to be Hassel. Hassel rides him off out of that play. Gets called off out of it. No, sorry, it was Urquiza, but it's going to be Hassel onto the play here this time. He gets hassled and spoiled his play there by Secundo, avoiding the hooking play, but he just gets caught out of it once more. Manages to come up with the play. He's got shirts all over him. A plethora of Abu Dhabi players this time. Opens shoulder, gloves a lovely driving shot, lets that ball do the work and sends it up the field, but unfortunately for him, it looks like it's gone out over the boards, resulting in a free hit here now for the UAE, sorry, for Abu Dhabi. And Hugo Barabucci. Hugo comes in, sends his ball forward up there for Iriarty. Tries to get this one forward, but the near side backhand comes in there from the UAE. Quickly onto it, it's going to be Secundo. Secundo quicks this one out, coming away from goal, across the goal. Looks to see where his teammates are, goes with that tail backhand, tries to get onto it. Looks to try and meet that one there. Does Pablo. Urquiza manages to pick this one up here. In with him there is Hassel, just in case, and he sends this one forward here now. Does Urquiza, looking to get that one up there for Mather, but it's going to be Alia, comes up onto this play. Alia coming forward, coming back to give a ride off there, a big bump and a ride off there by Yabuni, taking the pair of them over the board. It's now left for Secundo once more, coming back in defence to tidy things up again is going to be Barabucci, comes under the neck there, does Secundo, sends it up forward, it just falls short of Sheikh Mather. First onto it is going to be Hassel. Hassel opens up the backhand there for Mather. Mather going back now with Secundo. Mather drives this ball forward once again. And with her there is Iriarty. Iriarty. Nice tail, strong backhand by Iriarty. But first onto it is going to be Urquiza. The ball gets stopped by a pony, and it's going to be Hassel, sends it forward. It comes off Pablo on this one here now, but he managed to quickly get back around onto this one here as quick as a flash it is. It's Hassel going goalward bound here now. Hassel Crotto. Crotto tapping this ball over the 30-yard line, looks to come under the neck, does so, drills this one in forward, and through the goals it is. 3.5 goals now to the UAE, 4 goals to Abu Dhabi. Cool, calm and collected Hassel Crotto takes his time. He was quickly round onto that play. You see, he managed to make time by getting round quickly onto it, and then gave himself the space and time to get out in front. The pressure put on him, but just a little bit too little, too late. So 2 teams lining up once more, changing ends. It is going to be Cesar, bowls that ball into play, front of the line out, trying to come out that one there. Was Yabuni, does so, but backhand comes in there by Urquiza for Amadori to come onto, but as he tries to pick this ball up and come under the neck with it, it looks like it just came off the cane a little bit and out over the boards it goes. Leaving a free hit now for the UAE and Hassel Crotto. Sends the ball up forward, sends it up there, out the front door, trying to get that one up there for Shaker Mather. Mather up on the play here now. Pony helps out a little bit, that one there, but just gets unsighted on it and leaves it now for Hugo Barabucci. Hugo, all the space and time in the world, and checks his pony up and comes round the corner here now. Looks up to see where his teammates are. Opts to dribble himself as he's not actually being challenged at this point in time. Comes under the neck here now to get this ball up here for Riati. Couldn't get onto it. Near side backhand by Crotto, picked up, well read by Barabucci. Barabucci on the play here now. Hugo Barabucci drills this one up for Yabuni up on the scurrying forward here now. Yabuni, but he just got a little bit going a little bit too quick and couldn't quite pick that ball up, nor could Secundo, but it is going to be Okiza, little backhand, not enough. Quickly round onto it. Sharp as attack there. It is Iriarty. He gets hooked off out of it, and the ball just skews off out to one side. He goes to the near side backhand, couldn't get hold of it. Loses side of it once more. Near side play there by Alia, but gets called off it this time here by Crotto. Crotto, nice under the neck shot, opening things up. Looks to see where Mather is and drills that ball straight up to her on the halfway line. Shaker Mather sets sail down the field, and sharp as afterwards, it is Yabuni. Yabuni trying to get the hook in play and gets a lovely little flick shot. Does Mather. Keeps her head, keeps her cool, but it looks like it's just gone wide. Just pushed it a little bit too far, and out towards the right-hand side it goes. Nice play there, linking up well there with Mather. And it looks like we're just going to get a free change at 3:11 on the clock. 3.5 goals is the UAE, 4 goals to Abu Dhabi. And we get a lovely drone shot of the field and the players just leaving the field, going back to their camps, respectively, to quickly change ponies. Good pressure there by Yabuni on Shaker Mather, but she got herself well positioned, well read there by Hassel. Saw her out there unmarked, drilled that ball up to her. By no means an easy play, a little bit towards the left-hand side of the goal mouth and flicked it in towards the goal nicely. Avoiding the hook there from Yabuni, but just pushed it wide. We go back down now to the Abu Dhabi camp. And now we back to the drone again here now. So you have UAE coming back onto the field all together, having a quick team chat. With the ball placed down on the back line. For Abu Dhabi to bring back into play from the far end of their field from their camp. There's a good shot there of Cesar. So players call for Hugo Barabucci in Abu Dhabi to start chucking number 3 once more. Taps in the once, opens his shoulder, beautiful driving shot. Can learn a lot from that swing there from Hugo. Sends it, drills it straight at the front door here now for Yabuni at speed. Yabuni coming forward once again. He straightens this one up, but he gets a little bit too straight on it. He's now got to come under the neck. He's giving himself a very difficult angle shot, and unfortunately just runs out of space and time. And out over the back line we go. A good run there for Yabuni. Couldn't quite get the angle shot for his approach shot. Got a little bit too straight. So the ball's on the back line here now for Hassel Crotto in the UAE once again. Hassel drives this one up forward. Sends this one straight up towards the halfway line. First onto it is going to be Barabucci, near side backhand. You see, takes the player, gives himself space and time to get onto this ball. Try and look for something out of that one there is Iriarty, but the whistle will not go onto it there. And it's been just turned in the play by Urquiza. Urquiza comes out in towards the middle field, sets sail, goes forward, first onto it though is going to be Amadori. Amadori going forward with this play here now, well read by him. He just taps this ball forward in behind the players. It is going to be Amadori coming forward, comes onto it. The backhand comes in by Iriarty. There's nothing he could have done on that one. He's either going to get away with it or it's a definite goal. But it looks like we have a whistle on the play. Sorry, Yorkiza. You just see on the replay there. He's come forward on it. Does Pablo Kiza. And it was effectively a definite goal or a maybe. But unfortunately we have a penalty right in front of goal in favour of Abu Dhabi. And there it is, pops it away. Pablo Kiza. From the spot, a penalty 2. So 2 teams back to the middle of the field, far side of the field. From the commentary and filming side, it'll be Cesar's Ghantoot to bowl this ball back into play. There's of course our first match. So the ball bowled back into play it is, at the back of the line out, cleanly it comes here now for Cesar, for Hassel taps it forward, just waving that pony just to settle, lets his players get forward and drills that one forward from a long distance out. It's looking good from here, it's looking very good indeed, but no, it just drifts off to the right hand side, going for that long range shot. And just a couple of metres wide there to the right hand side. And the ball placed down the back line once again here now for the one and only Hugo Barabucci. Hugo, under the neck, he comes with that one there, trying to get that one up for Amadori. Amadori and Alia goes with the first time play, sends this one forward, trying to set this ball up here now for the near side play of Yabuni. Couldn't quite pick it up. Iriarty kept off out of the play. Grotto leaving it now for Orkiza, the first 2 to go, sends it forward, just showed a little bit of that, too much of that one there for Segundo. Amadori coming forward, comes in behind the player, looks to try and run it, gets ridden off out of that play there, picked up here this time. Sends it forward once again, does Hassel, but there's no white shirts out there in front. Oh yes, there is a Sheikh Mather out there in front, but she's a little bit too far wide of that play there. Nice tailback hand there by Iriarty for Barabucci. Barabucci, first time play under the neck. Keeps this ball moving forward. Can't quite get onto that one there, and there goes the second hooter, ladies and gentlemen. And that there will end Shaka number 3, with the score being 5 goals it is to Abu Dhabi, and 3.5 to the UAE. And we'll just go to a few more adverts from Polo Line.
Grazie a te, este evento sea maravilloso.
So two teams back out on the field here now. Back into play where we finished off then. Chuck and ball gets bowled into play. Back of the line now it is. Barabucci just hesitates from taking the big swing there, so he doesn't drill it into a pony. Quickly flicks that one forward up there for Yabuni. Yabuni going forward in here. Nice shot by the Yabuni, but he just gets a nice backhand in there to clear it away for the UAE. And it is going to be Hassel to pick this one up here now. Just flicks this one out towards the side here for Sheikha Matha. Matha yields off that one, leaves it once again. Goes forward, comes up towards the middle of the field, but opts to come under the neck once again here for Matha. It's just running it, coming in a little bit short, but coming onto it quickly is going to be Pablo. Pablo just gets called off it by Hassel. Hassel this one further forward out towards the left-hand side, trying to pick that one up for Matha, but it's going to be well read by Barabucci. Barabucci on the play here now. Turns, checks, back up inside, looks away, just looks up the field to see where his teammates and the opposition players are. Shoulder takes a nice control, pace, distance swing on that one there and keeps his ball moving forward up the field here, this magnificent field at Ghantoot, field number 2, and drills that one underneath the neck here. Try and get that one up for Yabuni. Yabuni coming up onto the play. Good use of the Vatron here now, and he sends that one forward in towards the goal, and through the goal it is there for Faris Al Yabuni, taking it 6 goals it is now to Abu Dhabi.